Kevin in New York, you're live with Eric and V. What would you like to talk about today?
Yeah, you're talking about a different Kevin, I think. It's not me. Because
no, you don't sound like it.
No, you're good.
Cool. Kevin in New York.
Yeah, here's the thing. Well, this is not part of the topic, but I'm just going to give you a brief explanation of how I became an atheist.
As long as you put it in a nutshell, because people tend to, their eyes glaze over when it's a talking at instead of talking with.
Do you know what? Fuck it. I'll not do that. I'm not going to do that to you. Then I'm going to go straight to the topic.
Sounds good. We like you already.
Yeah. The topic I wanted to bring was I called Matt about a month ago, and the call was regarding morality and if we should use well-being as a basis for it, or if we should go for freedom, right? And it was my mistake not bringing it to Matt that I wasn't sure if I was right. I just wasn't sure he was right. So I wanted to ask him a few questions. And, due to the basic of this format, the conversations real quick and you can't really get into detail. So I wanted to ask you guys some questions, see how you can, how you basically, what you believe as compared to Matt, right? I want to.
Well, we're happy to talk about morality all day, but only as it relates to us.
Yeah, I mean,
we didn't see the call. I know I didn't.
And also, the subject is fantastic. But let's leave the people who are in the call to have the conversation.
Yeah. So, is it?
What do you mean by that?
I don't want to arbitrate something that happened on somebody else's show.
Okay. No.
Okay.
The reason why I was talking about this is because, okay, got you. Well, let me just start with the questions, I guess. If you could talk only about atheism or humanism, which one would you choose?
Oh, good question.
If you can't talk about atheism forever, or the other way around.
Humanism, for sure. Secular humanism.
Yeah, it achieves more of the end goals, I think, than atheism does. You can be a humanist and a religious person.
Yeah.
And more often than not, humanism is going to lead you out of fundamentalist religion. So.
Yeah, it's the difference between is and ought.
Yeah.
I think atheism is an is statement, and secular humanism is an ought. Mm-hmm. And so, you don't have any structures for how people should treat each other when you say atheist. Yeah. But when you say secular humanist, then you do have that structure of ought.
I mean, I wasn't going there really. I was just trying to see where you were coming from, because the question wasn't really trying to answer where your humanism is, more so, which one you're more interested in. But okay. Second, is the value of life subjective or objective? I mean, this is your opinion. I'm not sure that you're not trying to make a statement, but okay.
All value is inherently subjective. There is no such thing as an objective value, because you need something on the other side to value it. So inherent in the conversation about value, it needs to be subjective. It can be widely agreed upon and subjective. We can even have a universally subjective value, like surviving as opposed to not surviving. But yeah, subjective.
Well, I think when you put it that way, the word objective becomes absolutely meaningless.
Which it is.
But here's the thing: is it can be viewed in the exact same way when you're talking about a god, because wouldn't it just be God's subjective opinion, what they deem to be moral? And so if it's God's subjective opinion, then it's everyone else's. But all it's doing is backing up a step. We can move forward a step and go, hey, we are thinking minds, we are deciding this, and we're providing that value, we're giving the value. And because of that, we are deciding, okay, here's what the objective is. And then you can say it's objective. But just remember that it stops at us because we're the givers of value.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to go there. I was trying to see, if you guys thought that having a conversation regarding morality was more useful in an atheist manner, or if it was better enough in a humanist manner. But okay. Question number 4. This question is going to try to answer what do you use for your what basis are you using for determining one subjective value of life? If a building was on fire and you can only save one person, would you save Hitler or Gandhi?
Whoever was closest to the exit.
I wait, what? Say that one more time. If the building's on fire and you could only save one person, who would you pick?
One person. Would you save Hitler, Adolf Hitler, or Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi?
I mean, I would probably pick Gandhi.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to get you guys to be honest. I'm not trying to get you to. There is no right answer, basically. Right.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing is we're making evaluations based on the evidence we have at hand, and we understand in Gandhi's life, while he did a lot of really creepy crap, he also did a lot of good,
or at least less bad than Hitler. One thing, you don't have to try and get us to be honest. We're gonna honestly answer your questions regardless of what they are. We're just trying to figure out where you're going with this. So maybe let's move ahead.
Okay. I think I'm going somewhere. I can't say that I am for sure, but I think I'm going somewhere. We are the sum of our ideas. Do you lean more towards agree or disagree?
Agree. I just say it a little differently. We are the sum of the stories we tell ourselves about ourselves. Because if you say you are your ideas, then if you say you are your ideas, then that whole distinction of the person and the idea no longer makes sense.
Right.
So I can respect a person, but not respect an idea. And
I have almost completely different ideas than I did when I was 18. So I'm not a different person.
I'm sorry. Can you do the same the opposite direction? Like, can I respect the idea and not the person?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are plenty of people who've espoused the same things as I espouse, who believe in the same things that I do and have the same ought statements that I do. And I could have a very bad relationship with them or, But
right.
Yeah, let's do one more and then we'll move on to the next call.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit. I got like 5 more. Okay. Let's see.
Pick your best.
Which one is gonna be more useful for me? Hold on a second.
If you haven't considered a career in writing BuzzFeed quizzes, you can also, that might be something worth looking into.
It's very, very poppy.
Yeah.
I don't want to have anything to do with those guys. I'm my own individual, and those guys are a group. You're opposed to underage baptism. Would it be fair to assume that you're also opposed to being born into a society rather than choosing to join it at a reasonable age?
Wait, I didn't get that. Can you repeat that a little slower?
Yeah.
Sure. You are opposed to underage baptism. By the way, this was for Matt. I'm just assuming that you guys are as well.
I have no opinion whatsoever on child baptism. I think it's if you want to splash water on a kid, it's not going to do anything.
I'm looking at it from the perspective of the kid himself. Like when he grows up, will he be like, "Damn, I could have been a Muslim," or you guys may turn me into a Christian, and I'm now going to hell.
That's not how that works,
I was baptized when I was an infant. I was baptized Catholic when I was an infant. So
I was baptized like 5 times. So I don't know if it canceled itself out or what.
I was as well.
I'm not locked into Catholicism. But that said, take care, man. Thank you for calling in.
No. I wasn't.
Oh, sorry. We got to move to other callers.
Yeah.